What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. We have more Mrs. Brown adventures. You know, grab your snacks, kick back and relax, and let's have a good laugh. I'm all for it. And remember, guys, if you're enjoying the content, hit that like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Those help out the channel tremendously. And let's get it. Let's do it. Snacks not included. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mrs. Brown's Boys.
She's Mrs. Brown. That's Mrs. Brown. Oh, Mrs. Brown.
Thanks, Mammy.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Brown. You still looking, love?
Yeah. Nothing. There's just no jobs going. And with the baby on the way, we have to get our own place.
Something will come up.
Hello. Well, there's a new brown Jew. Getting closer every day. Foot. I don't care what it is, as long as it's a girl. How do I look? I'm on a diet. Yes, it's called the Cooking Kids diet. I cook toast and the kids feckin' eat it. I'm serious. Listen, Maria, put some bread in that toaster.
Oh, God, no more toast for me, Mrs. Brown.
See, it wouldn't be for me. I don't feckin' eat toast.
See you later, pussycat.
Your shoe. Where's your other shoe? The other shoe.
Shoe!
Your other... Oh, feckin' hop.
Mammy, what would it be like to work in a lighthouse?
A lighthouse? You'd have to run around in a circle to read your book. And you'd have crabs all over your rocks. Be worse than your holiday in Malaga.
I know, seriously, Mammy. I have to get a better job.
A lighthouse? It'd be lonely. And you could be away for weeks.
No, 3 days a week.
3 days a week in a lighthouse. Where's this lighthouse?
Birmingham.
Show me the ad. Person wanted 3 days a week for light housework. You feckin' idiot. No wonder you can't get a job, you feckin' idiot.
Who's an idiot?
Your brother.
You get no argument from me.
Well, thank you, Dr. Spock.
Don't slap your brother, you'll hurt him.
You did.
I'm allowed, it's my job.
Thanks, Mammy. Oh, and don't count me in for dinner. I'm meeting Mick. He's going on a course for a special detective.
And is he, Cathy? Is he special?
He could be the one.
I used to call your father that. The one.
Aww.
One bastard. It'd be nice if it worked out for her, wouldn't it?
Yeah, great. That's all we need, a copper in the family.
Mammy, did you see my blue canvas shoes?
Oh, now, where did I leave them after me ballet classes?
I'll wear these. I suppose they'll do.
You suppose they'll do. When I was a child, you were lucky if you had one pair of shoes.
Here we go.
Don't make light of it. I got up every morning and walked 6 miles to school. 7 miles to the nearest shop. 4 miles just to go to mass.
You should have moved.
Don't be cheeky, son. And you, what's the time?
Toast!
Give me that fucking stuff! Give me that!
He's gonna get killed.
Are you making toast there, Mammy?
What am I, the toastmaster? I'm not going to be making toast for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that walks into this feckin' house.
Morning, Mammy.
Good morning, Trevor, son. Toast?
Yeah, I'd love some.
Right, I'm off.
Be careful, son. It's a jungle out there. Trevor, You should go up and visit Father Quinn. You haven't seen him since you got home.
Mammy.
And I've done all your washing. It's folded up nicely just right beside your bed. And you should get yourself into town. Get yourself a decent pair of frickin' shoes.
Mammy, I have to go back to the mission.
I know. When?
This week, South Sudan.
Not South Sudan.
Do you know where that is?
No.
Mammy, it was great to be home, but you always knew it would be a short visit.
I will give you a good feckin' send-off.
No, you won't. Not like the last time. No big party, no brass band, no big deal, and no tears.
Jacko has an erection!
Boing.
An erection.
Wow.
Just like that.
Just like that. He's lying there in the hospital. His bed like a tent. Apparently, it's a side effect of the medication he's on for his heart.
He must have got a shock.
I thought he was dead. I thought it was rigor mortis. Do you ever miss it, Agnes?
Miss what?
You know, the humpy thing.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a teensy-weensy bit. What's the feckin' miss? The smell of Guinness and chips being breathed all over you? His chin like fucking sandpaper? Taking advantage of me whenever he liked. He come in and dive on me. Take off me fucking tights! And all I could do was lie there. Try and keep me place in the...
What the hell happened?
And all I could do was lie there. Try and keep me place in the book. The answer's no, Winnie. I don't miss it one little bit.
Agnes, your gas. Here, I'm gonna go. I might pop down to the hospital and see if Jacko's any better.
Any bigger? Speaking of balls, bingo at 8 o'clock.
See you, love.
See you later.
Hello, Miss McGugan.
Hello, son.
Hey, Miss McGugan.
Now, look what the cat dragged in. What the cat... feck.
Just home for a quick cuppa.
Well, now, here, help yourselves. I've the Grandad ready. He's in the sports day for the old folks' home. He's entered in the long spit.
I'm telling you, Dermo, it's foolproof. The house is full of gear and there's nobody there.
Nobody.
They own a circus and they pack up every winter and they go away till Easter. Circus people, Dermo. You know what they're like for jewellery?
Maria wouldn't like this.
Don't bring her.
All right.
Oh, fantastic! They have cameras.
Leave it to me. I'll get another costume and work.
Oh, Dermo, just like the old days. You and me, like prowling cats. Silent and invisible.
I'm okay.
Buster, you look great. Come in. I think me ma's gone to the bingo.
Who's that?
Nobody.
Wait! It's me, Mammy.
Hello, son. Nice pajamas. Grandad, I'm off to the bingo. Grandad, it's over. It's over. Look, I know you're disappointed with second place. But there's always next year. If you're still here. Damn it, I'm off.
Good luck at the bingo. We have to make this quick. I need to be back before Maria finishes her shift. Come on, let's go.
What are you giggling about?
You today, keeping your place in the book.
It's true.
But making love, Agnes.
Love my arse. Making more worries, making shitty nappies. Making him happy.
And you, making you happy too. Ah, Jesus, Agnes, you can't tell me you've never enjoyed it.
Winnie, are you on drugs? Enjoy what?
You know, the organism.
I never done one. I nearly did once. Not with him. Mary Murphy told me to get a cucumber. I went down to the vegetable shop to get it, and the man said, "Will I slice it?" I said, "Excuse me, it's a fanny, not a fucking parking meter." I don't think they exist.
Oh, they do, Agnes, I swear it. I done too.
When?
Well, 2 weeks after your Rutger's funeral.
Lord rest him.
On a Friday, and one the following August.
And what were they like?
Massive. Brilliant.
Be specific. Describe it.
Oh, well, to start with,
Yeah.
I didn't really know what was going on.
No.
He was flopping up and down on me like a dying whale.
Yeah.
Flip-flop, flip-flop,
I know.
flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop.
Willie! I know that bit. Get to the part where you fucking harpoon him.
Well, there's me thinking to myself, Jesus, if this fella doesn't
Yes, I know.
soon, I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, if you were awake to start with.
Then suddenly, I had this feeling. A wave came over me.
Tsunami.
It was like getting 10 early numbers at the bingo, Agnes, and you just knew something good was coming.
10 early numbers.
A shiver ran down me body. Me hips started jerking all on their own. Oh, I closed my eyes. It was like an explosion. I could see colours bursting in my mind like fireworks. And without me telling it to, my voice gave out a little yelp.
It's okay. Willie, you frightened the shite out of me.
He just stopped and said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you." Oh, I could hardly speak. Oh, keep going! You know, I kind of whispered.
Yeah.
And he just rolled over and said, "You're all right, love. I wasn't in the mood anyway." He was asleep in seconds.
Gone.
I would just lay there, Agnes. And I don't know why, but I started to cry. No, I wasn't sad nor nothing. I just cried. Well, that's it, love. What you think?
Well, was that the first one or the second one?
Both they were the same, only on the second one I didn't cry.
Did you tell him about them?
Oh, Jesus, Agnes, I couldn't tell him. I've been faking him the last 30 years.
Me too. I used to just go. What did you do?
Here. I need a fag out of that.
Winnie,
What?
how long did they last?
Seconds. Over in a flash.
Well, you see, if they're that quick, I could have had loads and just not noticed.
Don't kid yourself, Agnes Brown. If you'd had one, you'd know it for sure. Believe you me. Ooh. Oh, yes.
Well, thank you, Rutger Brown. Leaving me with 6 orphans and not one fucking organism to show for.
I just can't. That's it. I'm sorry, Professor. I can do anything else, but I can't do this.
Can't do what, Cathy?
It's just a project for college. It's nothing. I'm not doing it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What kind of project? Don't give up so easy. Yeah. Oh, a family group session. What's the problem? You have the family right here under the roof. And with us all getting together tomorrow for Trevor's send-off, well, it's a perfect opportunity. I tell everybody 7:30. What a lovely way to send Trevor off, but with a family group night.
But, Mammy, I know everybody too well. I'll have nothing to work with.
Of course you will. Good night, love.
Who's that?
Holy shit.
Shh. Is everyone in bed?
Yeah.
Come on, Buster. Take your time.
Where have you been?
In emergency. At the hospital.
Oh, God. What happened?
Long story. Come on, Buster. One step at a time. We had a run-in with a real live lion.
You had a run-in with a lion dressed as a zebra. Their favourite food.
The lion wasn't hungry. He was horny.
Wow.
Nothing to work with. You must be fucking joking. You can sit in with us if you like.
No thanks, Mrs. Brown.
I suppose not. You're not really family.
Are we starting or what?
Dermot's not here yet.
Can't we start without him?
It's Cathy's night. I'd leave it to her.
Okay.
Now, what Cathy's going to do first is explain to everybody exactly what's going on. Cathy Brown.
Mammy, you don't have to introduce me.
Cathy Brown.
Okay. The basic structure of any normal family.
Or ours. Cathy Brown.
The basic structure is identical for every family, human or animal.
Animal. I do animals. I just say, What's this now? What's that?
Chicken?
Yes! Well done, son. Will I do a pig? Is that fucking car taxed?
This structure is called the hierarchy structure. The father at the top of the hierarchy.
Cathy Brown.
The father at the top and the youngest child at the bottom. And no matter what age they are, once the family gathers in a group situation, everybody unconsciously reverts to their place within that structure. Now, I'd like to use this session to confirm that theory. So, this is a family group talk. You just say whatever you like. All right? Mammy?
Mammy fucking bored now.
Me too.
Okay, we'll start with you, Mark.
What? Why me?
Well, we have to start somewhere, and in the absence of a father, you're the eldest.
All right. My name is Mark Brown, and I'm an alcoholic.
Look, if you're not going to take this serious, then there's no point.
Well, I think being an alcoholic is fucking serious.
He's not an alcoholic, Mammy.
Jesus Christ, Cathy, you're so quick, and it's not funny.
Oh!
You're so quick to judge.
He's not, Mammy. Are you, Mark?
No.
There. So, Mark, how was your day today?
Grant.
Oh, for God's sake.
Were you drinking, son?
He is not an alcoholic, Mammy.
Only an alcoholic denies he's an alcoholic.
Look, what I'm trying to do here is just make small talk.
Small talk.
Yeah, just sort of relax everybody.
Chill, cool, baby, chill.
We can talk about things that might be worrying us.
Exactly.
No, you don't have to raise your hand. If you feel like speaking, you just speak. Go on, Rory.
Dino has a verruca.
Rory, what the hell are you talking about?
No, wait, Mark.
Who's that?
Has he, Rory? That's very interesting.
I'm on the edge of me booking seat. I can't wait for Veruca too.
It's not the Veruca that's interesting, Mammy. It's the fact that Rory said it.
I feckin' heard him. I am not mucking that. Kenny Brown.
Why did you pick that particular thing to start with, Rory?
Because you told me to speak.
Good answer, son.
Yes, but why Dino's Veruca?
Yeah.
Does it bother you?
Answer the fucking question! It's a simple answer the question! You give me 30 seconds, I get you an answer. Trevor, get me the hose off the washing machine.
Johnny!
I'm just doing good cop, bad cop. You're going down, Pep. No deals, 15 to life. CSI Miami.
There's no need for any of that, Mammy, so stop it. You see, the interesting thing here is that a Veruca is a niggling thing.
Niggling?
Something that doesn't bother you for a long time.
Oh, years, yeah.
And then suddenly gets very sore.
Yes, throbbing. Was Dino throbbing?
Rory, is there something niggling at you?
Catty could be right, love. Take off your shoe, I'll have a look.
No, Mammy, I mean something bigger than a Veruca.
Like a bunion.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right, son. You missed feck all. Catty Brown.
You people just don't get it, do you?
No.
All right. Here's an exercise. Come on, all of you do this. Come on.
Hallelujah.
All right. Now, I want everybody to reach into your past.
Reach into the past. Catty, if we're reaching into the past, why are we going forward?
Because I said so and I know what I'm doing, okay? Reach.
Rory, your past is not that long. Get back. Reach in, Catty. I am reaching into the bag of my life.
Well done.
I am rummaging through the sack of my memories.
That's it.
Yeah, geez, I didn't know that was there. Oh, no. Oh, you wouldn't believe what's in here.
Mammy, concentrate, will you?
I am.
Okay, now, I want you to find that something that holds you back.
Yank it out. Shake it at the world and say, fuck off and leave me alone. I'm cured. I am cured.
Mammy, sit down.
Catty Brown.
Mammy, the reason I want you to reach into your past
Me bye.
is so you can understand
Understand?
the way you feel
Way you feel
today.
today. What is she fucking talking about?
All right, I'll give you an example.
Oh.
Mark, when I was 9, you tore my communion dress.
Oh, not the fucking communion. You bring this up at every family gathering. You ruined your father's funeral with this. And everyone was having such a good time. You know, I remember your father's last words. Oh, fuck, it's a bus.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't say it. Catty Brown.
Mark, that dress was important to me.
Okay, but I was only 12.
Well, I hated you for that.
Fair enough. I forgive you.
Good boy.
You forgive me for what?
You said you hated me. I forgive you.
He has a heart of gold.
But you're the one who's in the wrong.
Excuse me. No, excuse me. He forgives you and he's in the wrong. What kind of jumped-up feckin' psychology is this? You walk in here, you accuse him of being an alcoholic, and then you won't forget his forgiveness over one little tear. You don't even attack Rory for wearing the feckin' dress.
Look it. It's all his
I'm
fault.
not even sure it is a Veruca.
Rory, shut up about the feckin' Veruca.
Don't you speak to my son like that.
Oh, Mammy, shut up.
And don't you speak to your mother like that.
This is a waste of time. You know, forget it. Just forget it.
Trevor, get that door. I'm glad my husband's not alive to see this, to see his beautiful wife being treated like this.
Mammy, your husband didn't die. He's just hiding on you.
You're supposed to be in control of this. I wouldn't put you in control of cattle.
Well, it's not my fault that my family are idiots.
Well, it's not my fault that you haven't got a penis. She hasn't, has she?
Oh, hiya, Mick. What a surprise. Give me a minute, I'll get my coat.
No, Kathy, I'm on duty.
And who's she?
He's on duty, Mammy. He's working.
I thought he said Judy.
No, duty.
Judy.
Actually, I'm here to see Dermot.
Oh,
Dermot?
shit.
For what?
Can I speak to you in private?
Anything you have to say to him can be said right here. We're all family.
Yes, we're all family. Well, not them two, really. They're not really.
Maria, maybe I should talk to Mick in the kitchen.
Good idea. Everybody into the kitchen.
No. Here.
Oh, God.
Now, what is it, Detective O'Leary?
How did you know his name was O'Leary?
Because I recognize him from the hospital. Oh, I met him a couple of times. In the children's clinic.
She said that before, yes.
Now, what do you want here?
I'm investigating a attempted break-in at a warehouse in Portmarnock last Friday evening. Two men fitting the description of Dermot Brown and one Buster Brady were seen at the scene with a truck.
At what time?
11:30.
Couldn't have been my husband. He was with me.
Where?
Here. They were here. Everyone in your feckin' book. They were all here. I went to bed about 12 o'clock when I had to. The place was feckin' packed. Fellas with balaclavas over there and fellas with stockings over their heads over there. It was plain.
Mammy! They were here.
That's what I said.
And would you both swear to that in court?
I would twice.
Dermot Brown was having a night in with his wife, Detective O'Leary. Maybe you should try doing the same yourself.
Holy shit. Mic drop?
Right.
Cheater.
Well, that's that then.
What a prick.
Kathy, I can explain.
Don't.
She's not very clear. Fuck off.
Yeah. Get the hell out.
Family group session. What exactly does the word family mean? To take a cynical view, the bonds of family can be the very bonds that hold you back. However, they are also the bonds that support you, keep you grounded, and teach you that above everything else, family is a place.
A place in your heart. A place where, no matter what troubles you encounter, no matter where you find yourself, you know, in that place, you will always be loved.
Beautiful.
I read it this morning.
Beautiful.
I miss you.
I hope so. Goodbye, Grandad.
Which one of you?
The nun.
The nun.
All right.
Have a safe journey, son.
I will, and thanks for not making a big fuss of me leaving, man.
Well, what did you expect? Good night.
Say hello to the queen of Dublin town. That's the best mom of all. She wears the crown. A mother hen watching all her chicks. Sassy old lady full of tricks. It's a safe bet she'd never let life get her down. She's Mrs. Brown. That's Mrs. Brown.
Hey.
Oh, Mrs. Brown.
That's all she wrote, boys and girls. Hopefully you made it this far. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out, all that good stuff. We'll talk about it. A lot to be said. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, ladies and gents. We learned some new words. Can anybody explain me Rory's, whatever Rory was saying about, you know, his boyfriend? Because I didn't know the term, call me dumb, whatever, but I didn't know what the hell Rory was talking about. But one thing is certain. Rory's getting his ass kicked a lot by Mrs. Brown. Holy shit. Mrs. Brown was so pissed off with everybody taking her toast that, the last one is always the one that is gonna get it, and Rory got it good. So, definitely funny. You can't help but smile when Rory is, getting himself beat up or she's smacking him. There was that one smack that she did when they were in the family, when they were in the living room. Man, that smack looked like that shit hurt. So you gotta watch out for Mrs. Brown. She's gonna hit you really good. I feel bad sometimes for Kathy. Just for the fact that, with a profession that she's got or what she's striving for, you ain't gonna get no damn word in with Mrs. Brown. So how good was it? The way she looked angry, she really looked pissed off. You're not getting any sort of word in. Kathy Brown, Kathy Brown, Kathy Brown. Her doing the sign language a little bit there. Mrs. Brown doing the sign language there, cutting her off constantly. You feel for Kathy in that second, but beautiful words about that family. So I like the chaotic family vibes. I'm sure we all have stories to tell about some of our crazy, look at my eyes, crazy family members that you sometimes just want to give a good smack into. You got that one cousin that just won't shut up, or he's so annoying, or he's getting into a lot of trouble, like Buster and Dermot is. I got a lot of troublemaker cousins, man, that just, oh man, they went on bad paths, just like Buster and Dermot. So seeing them, I just can't help but think of certain aspects of my own family, and just like, we all got knuckleheads. We got good and bad. So this chaotic family is hilarious. I think Winnie cracks me up the most and stuff when she's talking about her husband, and she came out of the blue, out of nowhere. You got this, this toast thief happening from each of the family. She just comes out of nowhere, out of left field with, her husband's got an erection. So she still has her moments where she's just completely shocking me. We learned about this new word, organism. Obviously, we know what it means. You know what she's inferring. You got Mrs. Brown going, just seeing older folks do that, have the dirty mind, just like most of us do. Some people have dirty minds. They may not express it, but I'm sure most people thinking we got dirty minds. You know what I mean? That's why we like certain shows. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We had In-Betweeners. When Mrs. Brown was listening in on, Winnie talking about, this guy flopping around, I couldn't help but think back to when we watched In-Betweeners. And, the briefcase wanker had, that pretty girl, and he's just flopping on the bed. So as we're listening to Winnie's story, can't help but think about a little bit about In-Betweeners when he's like floating like magic carp and shit. So, it's funny. To me, it's funny hearing Mrs. Brown and Winnie's conversation. I think that's one of the better portions of the story as far as their dynamic. I really, really like their dynamic. I just see them just getting into all sorts of, stories and all sorts of shenanigans. And what can we say about my boy Buster? Trying to bring Dermot back to the dark side. He's trying to get him to the dark side. And can we say that he had a wild ass night right there? A horny freaking lion. Yeah. And obviously he got the worst end of that stick. So not the smartest scenario, but typical Buster, trying to corral Dermot into to the bad life there. We can say that Maria is a better detective than this guy, this dipshit detective here that we got there. So very interesting turn of events there, that he is He's got a wife. Holy, that's a huge thing to be hiding when you're in a relationship with Kathy. So again, right now, Kathy can't pick no good dudes. She gonna have to re-examine herself. There's some people that be picking the wrong people. Oh man, those are longer stories. You see these scenarios. You'll have a good person there. People tend to be attracted to the bad ones. The ones that you know, she's gonna get me into a lot of trouble if I, stick around with this girl. She is bad news. Or, ladies, you might see a bad guy and you're like, that guy is gonna get me into a lot of trouble, the bad boy. So, we've done shit. We go with the wrong, picked wrong, man. So Kathy definitely seems like she is, she got some bad luck when it comes to the dudes. But I am living for the show as far as Winnie and Agnes's conversation. When Rory comes into the mix, I liked when Mrs. Brown was like, "Well, you didn't attack Rory for wearing the dress," so that was funny. It's kind of crazy that Kathy held in that shit from like 9 years old. That's a lot of baggage right there. So let that shit go. You'll be a lot more happier. Let that shit go. So guys, are you enjoying the show? Hands down for me right now, Mrs. Brown, Winnie, my top 2 characters. And then I would probably say, if I'm choosing a third, right now who we enjoy seeing, I would say probably either Kathy, or I'm thinking about maybe Buster. I'm thinking Buster because with his silly antics, I definitely think that's a added bonus to it. Because although he may not be actual family, he's pretty much considered family. That guy is always there too. So who are your favorite characters up until this point? Nice send off, for her son. So that's hard to to say goodbye, but they touched it up. I think they touched it up nicely with her reading it, and then her son came out and filled up the rest of the passage pretty much. So nice family atmosphere. Grandad is always Grandad doing Grandad things. Who are you again? Which one are you again? So he's doing his role perfectly. And we had we read a comment a couple of weeks back about how people have watched, obviously you watch Only Fools and Horses, so you have a Grandad there. And it made a good point that you when I watch shows and stuff like that, you can't compare other shows that let's say you really enjoy with another show, because a lot of times those shows are not gonna what you're watching you currently will never lead up to it. It may not surpass it or anything like that. But what I like about it, at least this show has different characters that you can relate to, got the family atmosphere. But yeah, you don't want to go comparing it to one of the UK's top shows and stuff like that, because it might not hold a candle. Who knows? Maybe there's people out there who are gonna like Mrs. Brown more. So believe it or not, I know a lot of people who don't like Only Fools and Horses from the community. So it's not so far-fetched. Whatever favorite show you like, there's always going to be someone out there who doesn't like your favorite show. Don't let it be coming to a surprise. So there are people actually out there who don't like Only Fools and Horses. There's some people who don't know Only Fools and Horses. I had a conversation with one of my viewers on Twitch who loves Only Fools and Horses. But when I asked him who's Nicholas Lyndhurst, he didn't know. And he's going to be watching this reaction right now. My boy Jack didn't know. So, American guy teaching someone from the UK who that is. He didn't know, man. So, small world, whatever. I just want to say that we love the journey. I'm not going to be yapping anymore. I just want to thank you guys enjoying the content. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the show. For those that are enjoying the show with me, I would assume if someone doesn't like the show, they're probably not watching it, so we don't need to worry about that. We want to worry about who's enjoying the show. So please comment below. We'd love to read it. See you soon. Peace.